Fear is a powerful tool. Improperly applied, fear causes us to make irrational choices. Yet it can also, in the words of the book of Proverbs, be the beginning of wisdom. The difference is what we fear. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan with a reflection on life and liberty. In Proverbs 9:10, we find, quote, "Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Scripture is replete with examples of the foolishness of man. Individuals, prophets, and even disciples often make the mistake of fearing men more than God. A healthy fear is critical in all facets of life, but frankly, it's very easy to fear the wrong things. I've come to believe that what underlies many of our problems in the American body politic is too little fear. That is, too little fear of the voters and taxpayers by the politicians. Evidence abounds that too many politicians fear the retribution of lobbyists and bureaucrats more than that of the taxpayers and voters. Yet, the fault rests with us. We, as citizens, have become too enamored with the personalities and not enough with the results. We feared not having access to politicians. What we should have been fearing is what's resulted. We should have feared the loss of liberty and the growing bureaucratic deep state. We should have used that fear to drive actions protecting our republic. But it was easier for us to fear the loss of free time that comes from being engaged. It was easier to fear the inconvenience of true self-governance. We allowed ourselves to fear the disapproval of the power-hungry, self-serving politicians. We feared not being loved by our elected officials. We even feared the disapproval of those who hate us. And so we have found ourselves fearing a government that, in our laziness, has been allowed to grow into a prowling leviathan. As citizens, we have failed to inspire sufficient fear in our elected servants. We've allowed them to think they are the masters of this republic. We have put ourselves at the bottom of the governing hierarchy. Too many citizens fail to even participate in elections, and even fewer bother to take the steps necessary to hold politicians accountable for their actions and inactions. The downward spiral of cause and effect blur, with the result being lawmakers who don't sufficiently fear the citizenry and citizens too fearful to engage effectively. The good news is that we can reverse this trend. We can reclaim our heritage. We can restore the order bequeathed to us by our founding fathers. Wisdom is found in learning from our mistakes and being fearful of repeating them. It is up to us as citizens to inspire in our elected officials greater fear than the lobbyists and bureaucrats. Rather than accept table scraps, the citizenry must unwaveringly demand that politicians seek our approval and our approval alone. As citizens, we must stand firm and demand obedience from our government. The Reflections podcast is presented by Texas Scorecard. I hope you'll subscribe and share today's edition with your friends. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan. Thanks for listening.